Okay, that's pretty good. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Let me see if I can raise it up a little bit more. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in, everybody. How are you all doing on this beautiful Saturday afternoon? At least it's beautiful where I am. I'm just trying to fix my tripod. I actually have it sitting inside of another plant. And I'm just trying to get it to be a little bit taller. A little bit taller. So hang in there with me, guys, for a second. Don't want to interrupt this plant, but yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let me turn it this way some. Okay, fantastic. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up. I am out here getting ready to clean up my garden. As you can see, my tomato plants need to go. It's time for me to take this stuff down. Hello, Oreo Mouse. I am doing fantabulous. How are you doing? Let me grab my gloves. How are you doing? I'm going to go ahead and get to work. So I'm going to be talking to you guys and working at the same time. Because guess what? It's hot out here, actually. I don't plan on being out here long. I have some editing to do. But I just wanted to come out here. I got to clean up this mess. As you can see, my tomato plants need to go. And I like to clean up my garden in the fall for spring. That way, when spring comes, I can just come on out and start planting. So I've got some of the things that I have out here will stay. I won't be doing anything to those. They'll lie dormant over the winter. But things like these tomatoes, I like to clean it up, turn my soil over, and get it ready for next year. That way, when I get ready to come out here and plant, I'll come out here maybe a week or so before I get ready to plant, turn my soil over once again, spray it down with some neem oil for any insect eggs. I'm gonna spray it down today too. Hello, older Joe in the ads. Where is my clipper thing? What is my clipper thing? So yeah, that's what I'm doing, guys. Hello, Life with Aura. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Like I said, I'm out here working, so I thought I'd bring you all out here. As you can see, it's time for me to take these down. I like to do everything now instead of in the spring, come out and clean up my garden. Hello, Edward. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I am taking down these tomato plants. I'm going to turn this soil over, get these leaves out of these other containers. So I'm going to be moving to do it in the spring. I did them out to get my garden ready. And I didn't, I was hesitant. I was being lazy because I was so eager to get things planted. I didn't want to do the work. So this is a good time for me to do the cleanup work and get this all taken down. Take my trestles in till next year so I don't have to worry about them in the wintertime or anything like that. After I get all these plants out of here, I will spray it, I will turn my dirt over, like aerate it. Then I have some neem oil that I'm going to spray and saturate my bed with it. The part that I can. I have some garlic in here. I'm going to leave that in here. But the part that I can saturate, I'm going to saturate that because any eggs from any insect or anything that's lying dormant or that's there, that'll take care of those. That'll take care of those. So I thought, I was actually sitting in the house. I said, you know what? It's a nice day. And this is that kind of weather where it's nice today. Monday it's supposed to rain all the next week. I said, okay, that'll kill next week if I don't get this done today. My grandbaby may be coming over tomorrow. So if she come over tomorrow, you know I'm not going to do it. So I said, there's no need. And guys, I was so blessed to find red tomato cages because y'all know my scheme is red and brown. Yes, I have a scheme. It's not a scheme. I got a scheme. I am not scheming in the garden. So how is everybody doing today? I hope you all are able to be out here and do all this. It's amazing. It's amazing. So everybody has a garden that needs to be cleaned up. Clean it up at the end of the season, not at the beginning. Because at the beginning, you just want to come on out and do your thing. I'm gonna pull all these up by the roots. Plus, tomatoes don't come back year after year now. This year, I've had a couple of people that apparently have tomatoes that I know that are just starting to grow. So I guess they'll be good for indoors, but I'm gonna take mine on down. Get these up by the roots if I can. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get that in a minute. Let me get this other one because it's in my face. And that's driving me crazy. Yes. So anybody else cleaning up anybody else they fall garden? And my greens, I have some turnip greens over there. They are growing good. I'm gonna thin those out while I'm out here too. The ones that I planted correctly, spacing them correctly, they are growing really big. They're pretty good to say. I just planted them a couple of weeks ago. The other ones I definitely need to thin out while I can. I will be cleaning up, yes. And there's actually, I don't know if you guys can see this or not, there's actually a flower on this one. Y'all see that flower? So I started to take that part of the branch in and put it in water. But I don't think so, because some of the leaves are brown, and I don't know if it has any disease on it or anything. Because this is the crop that I had the bad hornet worms and tomato worms, really bad. So I think I just want to discard these and start fresh. Tomatoes, I am cutting them down for the season. Tomatoes. So I said, you know what? I need to start over and do exactly what I did last year, but do it even better. Even better. The one thing I need to find out, if anybody knows, um, what you can do to prevent. Is this your second channel? Remember? Yes, it is. Cooking with Chef and More. Chef and More is my first channel. This is my second channel. Yes, it is. It sure is. Yes. Hello, kitchen. Hello, kitchen in the Karen. Hello, Karen. How you doing? How you doing? Yes. Happy Saturday to you too. The tomato hornet worms. I am going to be doing some research, and as soon as I find out, I'm gonna let everybody know if I find out, there has got to be something you can do to prevent them from ever coming. That was the most horrendous thing I ever had to deal with in my garden. I don't want to deal with that again. See, now see this string? I'm not throwing my string away because I might have to tie something else down. I'll be keeping stuff. I'm not a hoarder. I'm not. I promise you. But I have to keep stuff. Yes, my tomato cages are free. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Guys, I'm gonna have to go out. I don't know, I'm gonna have to go in my laundry room or my garage. I got some other stuff to show you guys, but I need water. I need water to show you guys all that stuff. Okay, how come I can't get, I need to turn them upside down. I'll take these inside too until next year. After I figure out how to go. I think I need my tools sharpened because I'm having a hard time actually cutting this. And you know what else I learned? Let me show you guys. See, this is what my tomatoes are in. See this container? You see that red container back there? That red container, a container about the size of my red container back there, is where I'm going to put my tomato plants next year. I'm going to put 2 tomato plants in 2 of those, or 4 of those, or I mean 2 of those or 3 of those. I will not put them in this again. You see how high this is? This comes up to about my thigh. Uh, Thank you, Olajo. It is a nice container, but I learned something. It's not. It is not the container for tomatoes. I put my tomatoes in here this year, and what happened was they literally became out of reach. So they grew to about 8 feet. Well, I'm 5'7". They grew to about 8 feet, but I'm 5'7" from the ground. They were 5'7" from about my waist. I couldn't reach. I had to keep pulling them down to get my tomatoes and stuff. So I need my tomato plants to be lower because they grow so tall. So these are not good containers. Exactly, exactly. And I didn't realize that when I, it's all about trial and error. I did not realize that when I planted them, or I wouldn't have put them in here in the first place. But next year, and then that's another thing. See how my balcony, my banister is here, where my yard goes straight down, and they kept leaning over that way. So if they had started falling off, they were going to be a goner. So I kept trying to come back and tie them up this way. They were getting heavy and tall in this container. So this container is good for herbs and small, short plant, things that's not going to grow any higher than at least myself. Okay, so that would be a good 3 feet up. And they don't need anything over 3 feet does not need to be in these containers. So anybody thinking about getting these containers, make sure you know what you're gonna plant before you get them. Now I am after some more containers like my red ones. And I'm trying to be neat about this. Hey, Damo and Nene. Hello, hello, hello. I'm trying to be neat about this. I'm actually cutting them off and putting them in a bag right away, straight away, so I don't have to clean up. My tomato year before last grew. Yes, yes, I learned that. Never again. I won't do that any again. That was too much. Okay. Yes. And I am getting ready. Something's on me. I'm getting ready to buy. I'm thinking either 1 or 2 dwarf fruit trees, peach and nectarine, or either just peach. They grow to about 3 or 4 feet tall, and they on sale right now. They got a limited supply. They on sale right now. So I think I'm gonna either get 1 or 2. I don't know if I want to get 2 because I've never had a fruit tree before, and I've learned start slow and learn how to grow. That wasn't supposed to rhyme, but it did. Yes. I want all these roots to come up out of here. We don't need our roots. We don't need our roots left. Dama says, Nisha, thank you, Damo. And this soil is still really wet in here. The top part of it was really dry. But this summer, I did not overwater. I think that's why I had such a good harvest on my tomatoes. I really only watered my plants 2 or 3 times this entire summer. And it got up in the hundreds. But the soil was moist underneath. If I stuck my finger in the soil, so guys, do the finger test and stick your fingers in the soil. And if it's damp down there, don't water. You're welcome. Let me see. I probably can't touch this. Yeah, there you go. Interesting. Let me see. I missed something. You're welcome. Can we trade places, Chef? Yes. Yes, we can. Damo. Yeah, so I didn't have to worry about water bill or anything this year because I learned last year. Last, not last season, last year I am doing some giving crafts. Oh, that's awesome. I overwatered and killed all my tomatoes. They were flowering, but they never produced fruit. And so I went to some expert people and asked, "What am I doing wrong?" And they were telling me, "How long did you?" All right, me too, Damo. Come on. How long did you water? I mean, how much did you water? And when I told them, they said, "That's what happened." I didn't do that this year. And then when I come back out in the spring, I will also top my pots off with more potting soil and mixture. Does anybody that plants in containers, do any of you all compost? That's the only thing I have. Two things I want to do that's interesting about the watering. Yes, I thought it was too. I have not compost and I have not collected rainwater, but I'm getting ready to collect rainwater. I'm going to find me something nice and pretty and collect rainwater in. I don't know if it's against the law or not here, but I'm collecting me some rainwater. And that's what I want to use because I notice the difference in the growth of my plants just from when it rains. Yes. So see, I'm just turning the dirt over now, and this one where I got all the roots out of it, I'm just turning the dirt over. And like I said, I'm gonna leave this here that you see in the middle, leaving it here because it's garlic and some ginger is in here, and I think it's time for it to be pulled up because they're turning brown. So I might pull up one today. That's what happened with the carrots. OMG. That's what happened with the carrots. I did not know if it was time for me to pull them up, so I pulled up one, and it was a nice carrot, so I pulled them up. So this garlic has been out here since a long time. Chef, check out Miss Full Roller Sierra. She has an excellent watercolor. Okay, I will. I will. I know who she is. My grandmother used to. Hey Nina, how are you? My grandmother used to plant stuff and don't use containers. She puts them in. Yeah, a lot of people put it in the ground around the house, but I didn't want to get on the ground, and I always, if I move, I want to be able to move it with me. That was my reason for uh, grow. Those are my two reasons, and to control my soil environment. Control that soil environment. So I might pull up one when I finish. When I finish this side over here, I might pull up one to see if it's how the garlic is in there. True, I agree. Yes, especially now. You know, to be honest with you, when our parents and our grandparents garden, even just the environment was different. So the soil and everything around was different, and so we don't have that luxury anymore. Get all these out of here. And this was the main bed I needed to clean up because it was just looking bad too. I don't like when my garden start actually looking bad. You know, like for instance, oh, these things were deep down in there. Those roots were down in there, guys. Also, by doing this now in the fall, At least for my existing pots, it'll tell me how much more soil I'll need in the spring to fill them back up. I'm not going to take the soil out and throw it away, but I need to put more in there. And then as winter comes and it rains or it may snow or ice, it's going to compact some more, so I'm going to have to aerate it again. But at least I won't have to pull all this up. Okay, that's the last tomato plant. hmm I got these squirrels that keep running around here. I did not plant this. I didn't plant this. If I could keep the squirrels from planting, dang squirrels, LOL. I know, right? If I could keep them from planting their little nuts in my garden, I'd be okay. Y'all think I should pull one of these pieces of garlic up to see if how it's doing or what it's doing? That's the only thing I hate about root vegetables. You don't know what's going on. You have to like pull at least one, and you have to aerate your soil, guys, before you plant your new plants because it's so compacted. You want your new roots to have room to just grow without getting stuck. So, okay, I'm gonna pull one up, guys. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Let me see the one with the. Let me make sure y'all can see this. Okay, let's go ahead and pull this one up. It's not ready. I'm gonna bring my camera over here so y'all can see. I want y'all to see this. I got my camera actually sitting in another pot. Let me see. Look. Am I still buffering? Hey guys, am I buffering? Okay, good. Okay, well, it's not ready. Apparently, when I tried to show y'all, it's not ready. It's just starting to grow. Somebody said they will grow through the winter. Let me see if I can get this back in here. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, somebody told me they'll grow through the winter. So it's not ready, so I'm going to cover it back up with dirt. At least I know I'm going to leave it alone till spring. Let's see if I can get some of these other little treasures out of here. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna try to move you guys again because I'm actually, you know what? While I'm here at this bed, I think I'm gonna go ahead and spray it with the neem oil while I'm over here. Where is it at? Here it is. And this is just neem extract, guys. This is about half a tablespoon in a quart of water because it's 2 tablespoons per gallon. And this is a quart bottle, so I used a half a tablespoon, roughly. I eyeballed it. Y'all know me, I ain't good on measurements. So I'm just gonna spray this top layer of dirt here. Because if insects have laid their eggs in the dirt, I turned it over, and this should kill the eggs if they have any in here. And it won't hurt the plants if any gets on it because you can spray the plants with it as well. Okay, let me see. While I'm over here, let me see. You all can see this plant down here. Wait a minute. There, that's better. Yep, this plant right here. I really don't know what to do. This was my basil. But as you guys can see, if you can see that, see how these pieces of brown leaves, I'm gonna pull them off. Anyway, see how they're spotted and brown? So they are diseased in some form or fashion, or something's wrong with them. But this basil, when it first came out, it was delicious. It was delicious. And I think just something got to it. And I never did figure out what got to it. But my leaves, and they still growing on the top. So I'm gonna pull off all these little ugly ones here. I'm gonna cut that one down some and just see what happens. I will be planting basil next year, but I'm gonna have to do a little research on it because something's not right. And even as I pick these leaves off, guys, you should smell this basil. Oh my goodness, it makes me want to go in there and make some lasagna or something. Oh my goodness. Lordy, 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 have mercy. Ooh, Jesus, it's smelling good. I am going to cut this one down, so I don't know. I just don't know. It ain't gonna hurt nothing because it's the end of the year, but I'm gonna cut it, that top part off and see what happens. These bad leaves, and I'm gonna leave it out here. This right here is my rosemary. It just keeps growing and growing and growing no matter what. So I'm thankful for it as well. I like to get all these little random leaves out of here. I don't know. Not like it's not like more or it's not gonna fall. Let me see. Put this off. I don't know, guys. I don't know about this basil. But we're gonna see. I have lots of more basil seeds, so I think next year I'm gonna put my herbs over here for sure. Let me loosen up this soil some. Maybe it'll do something. Look at me. I'm guessing now, y'all. It'll do something. Come on, y'all. Know gardening is trial and error, half of it. Squirrels don't like rosemary. Squirrels don't like carrots. Squirrels don't like basil. They never touch these pots. All the rest of my pots, they've been in. I have some ginger down here too. I wonder how it's doing. It's been down here a long time, but not as long as that ginger. But I'm gonna let it keep growing. Okay, that's good enough for that one. Now, where's my neem oil? I'm gonna go ahead and spray this soil too. Yes. Okay, guys. Okay. Now might as well, let me see, I'm gonna put the tripod on the ground and see if I can clean up my strawberries while I'm still on this side of town here. Let me see. Here's my strawberry. That's where I actually had the tripod sitting at before. So let me see if I can make it taller and clean up this baby. Oh, I could have just put it over there. I wasn't thinking. I could have just sat it over there. I wasn't thinking, y'all. Okay, how do I do this? That's not right. Could have just sat it in the other bed. Okay, that works if I can get the legs correct. Okay, that works. Hi. Hello. How are you? And these strawberries, they'll lie dormant too. This will be year number 3. I got a lot of strawberries the first year. I got about 3 this year. I don't know what happened. I don't know what went wrong. If they don't produce this year, this summer coming up, it'll be the 3rd year, and I will remove them after that and start again. I don't know. They did really well the first year. I mean, for the first year, they're not. They typically say that strawberries produce fruit in the 2nd and 3rd year. These produced in the first year very well, but after that, I haven't seen but 2 or 3 strawberries this whole summer. So I'm hoping that they will come back much better next year. In the meantime, I'm gonna get up all the leaves. Hey, Bree Bree. Oh no, Bree Bree. Oh, I thought Bree Bree said something. You know, I got a message that came across that said Bree Bree. She did something on IG, and I thought she was in the stream. Yes. Okay. I think that when you clean up some of the dead leaves and stuff like I'm doing in here, it's not necessarily necessary, but for some reason, I feel like it allows the soil to breathe a little bit more. And you know, guys, it really doesn't take a long time to clean up your garden. Sometimes it's all about getting up off the couch. It's about getting up off the couch sometimes. I'm going to move this dirt around just a little bit on the surface. Just on the surface. And I'm going to spray it as well. And I actually put my strawberries in this container. There's nothing else in there but strawberries. Because the first year I had so many shoots that kept growing and growing and growing that I was getting plastic Tupperware dishes to put them in because I had it in one of my red pots. I had nowhere to put the shoots. So I said, okay, I'll plant the biggest one in the middle and hopefully the shoots will grow out. I think I got one shoot this year, one or two. Okay, let me see, where's my neem oil? And guys, if you ever buy this neem oil and use it, when you mix it with warm water, not cold, because it is an extract and it won't mix very well with cold water. And guys, I found some of the best spray bottles or glass cleaner bottles. This is a basic glass cleaner bottle. They just like never break. And you can go to the dollar store, my favorite place again. You can go to the dollar store instead of paying $1 for an empty bottle, although it's already clean, it's going to be a cheaper bottle than what they put in. I have even real Windex bottles, and they just last. So you can have a bottle for this, a bottle for that, and a bottle for that, and they just last. You just have to make sure you clean out whatever product is in it real good. Buffering again. I have to come over here to these steps to reconnect. Okay, so let's see if we can set you guys up over here some kind of way. Way over here. It should work better over because you all will be near the you all will be near the steps. Trying to fix my tripod, guys. There. Okay. And guys, you guys will see some onions. I harvested some onions the other day from my oh, these roots are exposed. I'm going to replant these. Um, that I harvested 3 purple onions, and they came from me actually taking an onion and cutting the bottom part off where the roots are, where you see the onions. Let me get my thing. And just coming out here and planting it. And they were so delicious. They were small, but they were so delicious. Let's see if I can push this back into the ground here. Right there. This piece too. A lot of those roots were exposed. I'm going to need to thin these out. I am going to need to thin these out. These were my turnip greens that I was saying was growing good, but these need to be thinned and these over here need to be thinned. But first I'm going to get all these leaves out of here. I don't know why it keeps buffering, guys. I need my hands for this. My other hand. So I can thin these on out. So they can grow like these. Y'all gonna see me run if something come up out of here. I'm just saying in advance. I don't know why it keeps buffering, guys, but okay. Okay, I'm gonna thin these out over here too. That's something I think I'm gonna study. I should pull this onion up too. I think it's about ready to come up. I don't know. The leaves all falling over. What y'all think? I really need to thin these out. And next year, when I plant, I'm gonna plant so I won't have to do so much thinning out. I'm gonna plant directly according to the instructions. However much distance I'm supposed to plant, that's what I'm planning on doing. That is what I am planning on doing. Yes, guys, don't forget to thumbs up the stream and leave me some comments and give me a like and all that good stuff if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to me, please do so. Just wanted to keep y'all doing y'all yard work too. Okay, maybe these will grow a little better now that I thin them out some. I need to thin these over here. Because I don't think I do well at thinning out plants. Okay, I think that's good enough. We'll see how that does. Let me move some of this dirt around this onion, see how big this onion is. Okay, it's not that big. I'm gonna leave it there. Just like the garlic. I'm gonna leave it there and let it keep growing. Let it keep growing. Okay, I got those all thinned out. These are going pretty good. And guys, you know when your greens are young like this, you can take these in, you can harvest some now and go have a salad. You can harvest them and go have a salad. I'm trying to let them grow so I can actually cook some greens. We'll see. We shall see. I wanted to plant some collards, but I had turnips, so I planted the turnips. All right, all right, all right. I'm gonna hang you back inside. Well, first, let me get my neem on. I'm going to spray over here, too. Now, my oregano is doing good. My oregano is really doing good. I need to thin this one out over here just a second. See, you always going to take a long time, guys. I only have another pot or two to go. That look like a worm. This my... Oh, it's a dried up leaf. You can't be too careful. Okay. Now, let me get this one right where we are, and then I'm going to go over here and check on my avocado plant. And that's it. I'm going to spray that one over there and this one over here, and that's it. Job will have been accomplished. That's some weed. First weed I had, guys. Now I keep getting squirrels coming over here, so I'm gonna dig up this little section where they keep digging up and see if they got something down in here or what the deal is. I don't see nothing. They keep coming. There's one little spot. I'm gonna just go ahead and take that out. I didn't see anything, but they keep coming in that one little spot, so. I need to thin these a little bit. This is something else. I think this is kale or something. I don't know what this is, but it's here and there. Looks like I planted it, but I'm gonna thin this out a little bit right here in the middle. So hopefully it will grow better. I'm gonna leave those alone. And that'll be it for this one. I don't have anything. Yes. Okay. Let me spray this one down. All right, guys. Let's see. Kept buffering. They had to go in and out a bunch of times. Not much for me to do here. I'm just kind of aerating the soil on the top a little bit. I don't want to go too far down because I don't want to hit the roots. and spraying it with some kneading oil. Mm-hmm. And then and that pot has lots of stuff in it, so all I'm gonna do is pretty much spray it. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna shorten the legs and see if I can put you guys up on the thing. Give me a second. Shorten these legs back up. Yep, that worked perfect. More nuts. This pot doesn't look like it has anything in it, but it has my, look at that, guys. Nuts. It has, I planted garlic. You can't see it, but I do see some starting to come up. So I'm not going to aerate because I don't want to pull anything up. But this was some more greens I planted. So I'm going to thin these out a little bit because they're not doing well at all over here. And I don't know why, but I'm going to thin them out a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Just a little bit. So my garlic is starting to come up over here. Oh, I forgot one more pot. We got one more pot over there. My shallots. I have some shallots and I have some peppers over there, but the peppers aren't doing good. They keep firing, but that's it. Okay, let's go over here. There we go. There we go. Hello again. Okay, these are peppers, but I haven't gotten one pepper out of them. They're just supposed to, the thing just said hot peppers, and they keep flowering, as you can see. Nice little flower there. Some flowers in there, but that's it. That's as far as they get. And I've got some shallots over here, and this is thyme. I'm not exactly sure what to do about this thyme. It's growing, but I don't know, maybe I should be harvesting it or something. I'm gonna have to do a little research on this thyme because I really don't know. Anybody know anything about some thyme? Let me know. Not the thyme. Oh, it smells good. Oh my God. Oh my God. Every time I start messing with these herbs, I might as well be in the kitchen cooking. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. It is amazing how good this smells. I'm gonna definitely devote that container up there next year to herbs. Okay, now I'm gonna. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? They look so healthy. What looks so healthy, Ola Joe? What part? I'm gonna sit you guys up over here while I clean up the deck part so you can see the whole thing and healthy. Me? Me, Ola Joe, me? I look so healthy, Ola Joe. Ola Joe, me? I hope it ain't buffering. How to garden? Hello, hello. The plants you just sprayed. LOL. No, I mean yes. Oh yeah, but they're not. Those are peppers, and the peppers have been flowering, but I have not gotten one pepper off them yet. And the other one was thyme, and oh my God, that thyme smells good. How to garden? Hello, hello. Thank you for coming in. I'm gonna clean up this mess I made right quick, guys. So I'll put you guys over here so you can see the whole thing now. This is a mess. Those turnip greens that I just thinned out are supposed to grow with bulbs that look like that. All right, Older Joe. I don't know if they're gonna make it, but I'm gonna leave them there all winter and see what happens, or as long as possible, I should say. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. I am done out here for now. I'm getting ready to go in the house, take me a shower, and relax. See if I can get. I have two videos I need to get edited. Uh, one for Monday and one for Sunday. One for Chef Pam, one for Container Crops. So I'm gonna see if I can get those edited before 8 o'clock, so I can watch this speech that's coming on. And that's about it. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me in my garden. I do appreciate each and every one of you all. I did my yard work. Don't forget to do your yard work. If you are not subscribed to me, subscribe. Tap that bell so you'll be notified. Give me a thumbs up. And guys, leave me a comment. Even though this is a live video, you can still go back and leave me a comment on it. Comments count in YouTube land. So, guys, I will see you next time. And like I always say, waste not, want not. And I'll see you on the trail. Bye bye.